Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman, and thanks to all of you who have joined in here today, most especially our witnesses this day who will be giving testimony. I particularly want to welcome my longtime friend, Leon Russell. Leon and I enjoyed almost 3 decades of a professional relationship before I came to Congress, and both of us are still hanging in here. He is the chair of the National Board of the NAACP, and I welcome him and the others here today. I want to thank you, Mr. Chairman, and the ranking member, Mr. Johnson, for calling this hearing. And I particularly want to associate myself with the comments made by ranking member Johnson. They were very prolific, and I really appreciate them so much. So I'm going to be skipping through some of what I had to say because he said it all for me. Chairman Nadler, thank you so much as well. My classmate, you have risen to elevated heights, and I enjoy being here with you today. So recently, I have been reflecting on this whole notion of what Benjamin Franklin is reported to have said when he was asked what he and the founding fathers had wrought. He is reported to have replied, "A republic, if you can keep it." Later on, Franklin joined with John Adams and Thomas Jefferson to propose that the Latin phrase "e pluribus unum," out of many one, be placed on our currency as the nation's motto. Our nation continues to struggle with the issues of race and equity. The threads of our fragile democracy are fraying, and as the people's representatives, it is incumbent upon us to make every effort to heed Franklin's words of concern and his and Adams and Jefferson's expression of unity. It is our responsibility to demonstrate, not only with our words, but by our actions, that we can and will keep this republic intact and its people unified. That is why I introduced H.R. 301 to designate the iconic hymn, "Lift Every Voice and Sing," the national hymn of the United States of America. Enshrining "Lift Every Voice and Sing" as our national hymn will be one such substantive step forward. "Lift Every Voice and Sing" was written by James Weldon Johnson as a poem and set to music by his brother, John Rosamond Johnson. The hymn was first performed, as you heard, on February 12, 1900 by a choir of 500 school children from the segregated Stanton School in Jacksonville, Florida. In 1905, Booker T. Washington recognized the hymn, and it became popular throughout the Black community across the United States. In 1919, the NAACP designated "Lift Every Voice and Sing" as its official song, and it was dubbed the Black National Anthem. I and scores of people with whom I have interacted have never been comfortable with that designation. We believe that out of many backgrounds and experiences, there should be but one national anthem. And we believe "Lift Every Voice and Sing" is a hymn that is so cherished by so many people of all faiths, creeds, backgrounds, and experiences that designating it as our national hymn would be very fitting and proper. Its wide appeal is no accident. It is currently produced and distributed by approximately 40 religious publishing houses throughout the United States. It is sung by all faiths and persuasions. Recent renditions have proven just how wide its appeal is, from Alicia Keys' performance at the Super Bowl to Beyonce's rendition in 2018 Coachella. The lyrics of "Lift Every Voice and Sing" or applicable to the experience of nearly every ethnic background in America. They also acknowledge the challenges of our future. Just consider the words. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun, let us march on to victory is won. I thank the committee for holding this hearing and look forward to hearing from today's witnesses. I am hopeful that this hearing and this legislation will help us more fully realize our nation's motto as we continue our pursuit of a more perfect union. And I thank you for having me.